Hi, thanks for tuning in. I'm Melanie Jones, Editor-in-Chief of Utah Business, and I am joined today by Steve Carlile.
Hey, Melanie.
Thank you for joining. Steve and I are here to talk to you about the Utah Business Forward Conference, which is happening this November. Steve is leading out on our strategy track, and we hope that you'll come and see what he has to say. What are people going to learn from your presentation?
Yeah, I'm really excited about this. Just a couple of things about me and my background, I guess. What I'm excited about is to share just some of the learnings I've had over my career. I've been at a variety of different types of companies, some multi-billion-dollar international brands. I've spent time overseas. I've also been at smaller startups as well. And every business, I find a consistent thread, having had the opportunity to kind of run the strategic planning process at these businesses, that there are consistent themes that come up that every company needs to be able to tackle, regardless of whether you're a multinational billion-plus-dollar brand or you've got 5 employees and you need to be able to just figure out a way to get to next week or next month or next year. And so we're going to be talking about how can you put those basics in place for your business? How do you go about a strategic planning process that will allow you to adapt in a very fast-paced environment? If COVID taught us anything, it's that business evolves quickly. I think we're on the precipice of even more change coming with kind of the AI revolution. And so it's going to be a very relevant topic to dig into all those things and how you set up a cadence, regardless of what type of business you're running, the size of your business, the scope, reach, so on and so forth.
So this conference, Utah Business Forward, is intended to be highly practical, not philosophical. People are going to walk away with templates and checklists and things that they can do different tomorrow. And in that spirit, what's one thing our viewers can do different starting right now?
I'm going to list 2 things real quick, but I'll keep it really simple.
That is so typical of you.
One is, one of them is your idea, which I think is a really good one, which is you need to make sure you involve the key components across your entire business, right? So make sure that you're involving all the right stakeholders across the company, especially around things like SWOT analysis work, understanding, how that works. And then I think the second thing that's just very practical that every business needs to determine up front is what's the cadence in which you're going to evaluate your plan, whether it's working or not. Every business tends to have a different cycle and a different rhythm. And so identify what is that right rhythm for you to look at. Are things going according to plan? Where do we need to adjust? Why are the reasons we need to adjust? What are the mechanics? And that might look a little different for each business, but determine up front what that will look like and start to implement that meeting cadence that you're going to get the right stakeholders together to evaluate what's going on. If you start doing that on a regular basis, you'll learn as you go and you'll figure out what that should look like. But that's just a very practical thing that any business can start to do.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Steve Carlile. Everybody, come see him in the strategy track at Utah Business Forward in November. Registration link below. Make sure you do that soon because once early bird is over, price goes up. And once standard pricing is over and you have to pay the last minute, you just don't want to do that. So register now. Hope to see you all there. And thanks for tuning in.
Can't wait to see you there.